We begin today's list with the Shanghai Ocean Park Bionic Shark. A bionic whale shark and more than 30,000 other uncommon marine animals can be seen at Shanghai Chang Ocean Park. Yes, that is correct. Instead of real sharks, this is a highly developed robot that is 350 kg in weight and 4.7 meters long. The RoboShark can dive down to a maximum depth of 10 meters and swim at a pace of 0.7 meters per second. It has amazing gills movement and can move both on its own and with the assistance of a remote operator. Workers at one of the China's Aerospace Science and Technology Corporation's Institute created the shark. Its purpose is not only to amuse park visitors but also to gather data regarding the quality of water and take beautiful pictures. At number 2 we have the Twadino. Rather than being added to the red list of endangered species, Twadino the dragon made history in 2014 by becoming the largest walking robot ever recorded in the Guinness Book of World Records. Twadino is an enormous creature standing 15 meters tall and weighing 11 tons. It can breathe fire at a range of more than 1.5 meters like any dignified dragon show. 140 horsepower turbo diesel engine, more than a kilometer of wires and more than 300 meters of hydraulic lines were needed to move this enormous beast. In the folk play, also known as Slaying the Dragon, which has been performed for more than 500 years in the German town of Fag, Twadino is a key character. At number 3 we have the Cyberdog 2. In addition, Xiaomi is progressing in the robotics industry. The Chinese have debuted the second generation of their very own Cyberdog, correctly known as the Cyberdog 2, while Americans have Cybertrucks. With Xiaomi Cybergear drives, this bionic robot can now weigh 8.6 kg, a significant weight loss. This allows it to pull off amazing somersaults, and the fusion system, which comes with 19 sensors for vision, touch and hearing, allows Cyberdog 2 to easily navigate and map its environment in real time. Up to 1.6 meters per second is its maximum speed. While all of these developments are undoubtedly impressive, it appears that actual dogs are beginning rather to feel some competition. At number 4 we have the Evo Logistics Quadrian. The goal of Evo Logistics founding was to develop and produce state-of-the-art products for offshore and undersea industrial applications. It's hardly surprising that the German corporation resorted rather to robotics with such an ambitious ambition. Presenting Quadrian, an elegant and striking robot that draws inspiration from the Adelie penguin. Quadrian is just another one of the amazing swimmers and divers that penguins are known for. Its top speed is 18 km per hour and its battery lasts for 10 hours. It can also gather a wide range of data from temperature and the quality of pictures of the seafloor because it can hold up to 3 kg of equipment. Quadrian can even swim in fully autonomous mode along a predefined course because of its sophisticated programming. At number 5 we have the RX-03. In 1987, engineer Hitoshi Takahashi started constructing a robot which he eventually revealed to the world in 2008. His 11 years of dedication paid off as he now proudly owns a Kabuto RX-03, a massive robot that resembled a horned insect. The robot, which is 11 meters long and 17 tons heavy, can move at a speed of up to 4 kilometers per hour and even makes amazing puffs of smoke. 7 passengers including the driver can fit inside. Even though Takahashi and his invention have been in numerous Japanese TV series and film festivals, it's difficult to think of this amazing robotic bag as only a side project. And number 6 you have the robot horses. Now that we have seen a robotic pony, the stakes are high. To investigate this, we are returning to Japan to visit a business known as GRA. They oversee the restaurants and betting stores connected to horse racing, and they came up with a clever technique to promote their company by developing robotic horses. These robots exhibit typical animal behavior, including head shakes, ear flicks, and even whining. Some critics claim that the price of one of these amazing four-legged creatures can reach up to $865,000 US, making them more costly than many actual horses. On the other hand, you could make a shopping center into a museum display, or simply spend the entire day there worry-free with a robot. At number 7, we have the Super Monster Wolf. It would be impossible to miss these incredible artificial wolves while in Japan. Imagine what they must appear like at night. They may appear a little goofy in comparison to other robots, but the Japanese government is their client. The government has sent out a pack of more than 180 artificial wolves across the nation because they are tired of wild creatures like deer and boas damaging crops and threatening their inhabitants. They can say you can't get away with this in a voice resembling that of a human, which makes them even more terrifying than they already are. At number 8, we have the Grand Elephant. Imagine wandering through the streets of Nantes, France, and coming across a giant elephant made of steel and wood, weighing in at an incredible 48.4 tons, approximately the same as 8 African elephants. The works of Nantes-born author Jules Verne served as the inspiration for this fascinating model, dubbed the Grand Elephant. It transports visitors through the city at a constant modest pace of 3 kilometers per hour for a pleasant half hour. Up to 50 people can ride on the elephant at once. The Grand Elephant was equipped with a hybrid engine in 2018, making it even more environmentally friendly. You will need to pay $10 for a ticket to ride this uncommon and distinctive kind of transportation. At number 9, we have the Steampunk Lobster. Yui is a talented Hong Kong-based artisan who makes smaller but still very remarkable robots. Among his works are a lobster and a solitary crab, both of which need a lot of pieces and careful attention to detail. As a result, the completion of any project may require up to 1 month. In addition, Yui assembles separate robot parts like a crab claw, and the thought of what kind of creature he might produce in the future is interesting. At number 10, we have Titanoboa. The Titanoboa snake formerly crawled around our world. Despite their enormous size, these 15-meter giants are mostly consumed fish according to scientists. The snake you can see on screen is an art installation meant to bring attention to climate change, which is thought to be the reason behind the extinction of the original Titanoboa. It is a contemporary reincarnation of the Titanoboa. A Canadian team used 8 25 horsepower motors to construct this robot. The end product is a snake that can amuse onlookers for up to 60 minutes on a single battery and crawl at up to 4 kilometers per hour. Currently, the robot's makers are looking to display it in a tech expo, museum, or gallery. At number 11, we have the Festo Bionic Bee. Festo, a German company, has expanded its amazing line of robotic spiders, dragonflies, and butterflies with the creation of a robotic bee. These robotic bees are also being taught to fly in swarms by Festo's engineers with a maximum of 10 at this time. How amazing will it be to witness hundreds or even thousands of these robots in action? That may take some time to happen, though each robotic bee is meticulously made by hand. The technology is still amazing in spite of this, with a body length of 22 centimeters and a wingspan of 24 centimeters. Each bee weighs a mere 34 grams. The wings have 180-degree forward and backward inclination. An electric motor drives the bee's movements, which are synchronized by a computer that follows each member of the swarm's path in real time. At number 12, we have the Evologix Boss Manta Ray. Another amazing concept by the German team Evologix is the Manta Ray, an electric stingray. Its invention was largely the result of the German Federal Ministry for Economic Affairs and Energy, which had a purpose in mind rather than merely having fun. The Manta Ray was the right robot to investigate and keep an eye on remote underwater regions for the nation. This robot, which is outfitted with a variety of instruments such as sonars, cameras, and sample devices, can navigate through regions that are challenging for conventional submersibles to navigate, such as ridges, cracks, and reefs, and can swim as close as 20 centimeters below the ocean floor. At number 13, we have the robot Millipede. Animals with limbs that move in a wave-like pattern, such as millipedes, exhibit a movement pattern known as metachronal breathing. It turns out that the field of biomedicine will greatly benefit from the existence of robots with this capability. Teams all throughout the world have been utilizing lights, sound, and pneumatics in comparable projects for the past 20 years. Presenting their own spin on the idea, magnetic cilia carpets are the creation of Swiss engineers. With over 200 cilia, the design is remarkably scalable for moving the carpet. To accomplish this movement, engineers use a magnetic field that rotates at a rate of 30 degrees per second. At number 14, we have the Festo bionic kangaroo. Do you remember Festo, the German business that makes robotic insects like bees? In addition, they focus on more ambitious projects like the bionic kangaroo. Because it has a regeneration system that utilizes the energy from one jump to power the next, this design is particularly interesting. Weighing slightly less than 7 kg, the bionic kangaroo can leap to a height of 40 cm and a length of 80 cm. With a specific bracelet, it can even be operated by Bluetooth gestures. Festo claims that the robot is an example of how pneumatic and electric driving technologies can be intelligently and efficiently combined into a single system. At number 15, we have the Gilbert. You must create a robot using biomimicry in order to compete in the natural robotics contest. This involves observing nature and incorporating the solutions that revolutionize. It's not necessary to be a skilled mechanic to enter. The competition is primarily about coming up with the original and unique concepts. To participate, just a clear sketch is required, and skilled artists will bring the best ones to life. For example, UK designer Elena McIntosh won the first prize in 2022 for her Gilbert fish design. This robot's ability to filter out microplastics from the water using its gills is its most notable characteristic. At number 16, we have the RoboCrab. Student Greg Cummins' final project, the RoboCrab, is on display at the Maryland Robotics Center with pride. The goal of RoboCrab appears to be simple at first glance: to keep an eye on surfing zones. But getting over the churning waves is the tricky part. For this reason, Cummins built this robot to behave similarly to a real horseshoe crab, rolling over on its own when it topples over. At number 17, we have the Nibble. There are a few choices to think about if you are passionate about creating robots that are modeled by the feline family. The first one costs $300 and is called the Nibble Robotic Cat. Its primary characteristics is that it is open source, which turns into a great teaching tool for children 14 years of age and older, in addition to a toy. The cat can be programmed in C++, Python, or with visual programming languages like Scratch. Its compatibility with Raspberry Pi allows you modification options. At number 18, and the last one, we have the Lion Robot. An Indian lion robot created by a local artisan is the finished product rather. It runs on a little gasoline engine, so no hydraulics or pneumatics are required. Get in touch with this talented craftsman if you are thinking about making a Blade Runner, the Lion King Chronicles movie. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, share and subscribe for more fascinating content like this.